Well, y'all, here are the two horses, and they are not friendly. They are wild, and they keep running out in traffic. Tank, and I don't know if y'all can hear me or not because I'm actually videoing with my phone. It was the only thing that I had today with me, but this is going to be for the RV and camper lots that we're building. So far we've got water and now septic, so we'll have to actually get the water pipes in and the septic pipes in to where the camper spots are going to be here. And then we've got a power transformer and pole over there at the range office, but what we'll have to do is pull it over here. There's also going to be some Wi-Fi access that we can have pulled in here, and then maybe everyone can get them some Wi-Fi. But I wanted to show y'all how close it's coming. Don't mind the Santa sleigh. That's not supposed to be seen, and it looks like it's falling apart. It was a prop, and Tony had built it for me, but we'll have to get that out of here now. So Mr. Brown is doing us a fine job. He's getting the field lines covered up. Well, y'all, talk about getting out of your comfort zone. So this is our getting out of our comfort zone here on the farm, because we came to a point where we needed to have some sort of income coming in. Where, you know, YouTube is great, but YouTube is not a big income. So I need to be here on the farm so that I can take care of the animals, take care of the gardens, and do all the things that farmers do during the day. But right now, Tony has to be at work, and I'm kind of here running the farm just kind of by myself. You know, I have farmhand Caden that comes and helps, and Tony can help on the weekends and during his off time. But we have that income right now. I had to leave nursing to run this farm, so we lost my income. Now, like I said, YouTube is great, but it doesn't replace the income totally, and we need that other income. Now, Tony's getting to the point of retirement, and we'll have his retirement as his income, but we need something else. So, in order to have that, we had to get out of our comfort zone. Our comfort zone was having a farm, running the farm, and being kind of off by ourselves and not having to worry too much about the outside world, etc., and having a nest egg for retirement. Well, we're having to spend some of that nest egg. That is getting out of our comfort zone, is to put money into something like this that we don't know is going to be successful or not. Is it going to be a total fail? That's the question. Hopefully not, but in order to find out, we have to get out of our comfort zone and we have to put the money into it. So right now the money is in a water meter and a septic tank. So this is going to be G&G Farms and the range. And the range is this. We will have RV camper lots here, but we will also they will have the ability to enjoy not only living here at the farm, but I'm going to be putting out some more park style grills out here and some picnic tables. But they will have the opportunity to enjoy the range. We have a pavilion up there. We have a fire pit over there. We have park style grills. It's just beautiful out here, y'all. Just walk with me for a minute and let's walk out here and see how absolutely beautiful the range is. The views out here are gorgeous, and others can enjoy it. While living in the RV camper lots, they have full use of the range at no charge. This is just something that it's like having a park to play in. And we are just so blessed to be able to offer this. Now, this is not within sight. Well, it is. If you go over there, you can see the farm animals from a distance. But there's trees growing up between, so it's not going to be in direct line of vision of the farm and no access to the animals. Because I just can't let the public come up and play with the animals unless I invite someone, because of, I don't want to introduce any kinds of flu or colds or diseases to the animals. I'm very picky about who pets the animals and when they pet them. So, there are a lot of people who ask to come and pet the animals, but I don't always accept or invite, because it just has to be a special circumstance, and that's how we have been. That's how we have been managing the farm to this point. So, with that being said, we're getting out of our comfort zone, and we are building this RV lot on the property, on the acreage. We're going to have this one, and then we're going to have more camper lots down at the other end on the same road frontage, and they will also have the use of the range. I'm just going to turn the camera around and let you see how beautiful it has become. I know that you guys have seen it in prior videos, but the longer it's out here, the more work we do, and we are about to put a lot more work into it. It's a big project, and I'll take you along with me as we do this, but I just want to show you. So we've got to clean up the fire pit here because we haven't used it in a while. Look at that. Deer poop right here in the park, within sight of the RVs. But this right here is the giant movie screen for outdoor movies. And the fire pit over there, we've got picnic tables. Now here's the pavilion, and yes, I do have this stand here that I'm gonna move and build something else over it and put it in a different location, because this is going to be my fruit and vegetable stand in the future. But y'all look at the views. Matter of fact, this section is actually called the view. Targets to practice bows, but look at the view back there. Oh, how beautiful is this? Now, off in the distance, you can see the barn, but when, as these pine trees grow, that's going to become more and more obscure. And of course, the lanes that you can walk down and shoot archery if you want, or just have a place to relax and play amongst the pines. The park style barbecue grill is here with the cook shack. And I'm gonna open this up here certain times for ice and drinks, etc., snacks. But you can also just come and sit on the porch and look at the view, because the view is actually straight across. Now we're gonna mow and clean up and weed eat and etc., because we haven't used this summer except for one archery tournament. And then of course over here is the RV park where everybody will be parked. And we'll make it pretty. We'll fix it up. Well, y'all, this is me getting out of my comfort zone. This is me putting money into something, and we're trying to do it little by little and get it done quickly and efficiently, and try not to spend our fortune. Try not to spend our last dime. But this is us getting out of our comfort zone and doing something that not only will help our farm, but think about the people who need a place to go while they're here working. We have peach orchards here. We have power plants here. We have people that are begging. We have had people to drive up and just say, hey, y'all don't happen to have a camper lot or a spot to rent on your farm, do you? Because they're desperate. So think about how many people we can actually help in the process as we help our farm. And we're excited to do this, but a little nervous because, again, we're getting out of our comfort zone and we don't know if it will make it or if it will fail. But, you know, we're going to find out. We're going to find out real fast. And we just need all the extra thoughts and prayers that you guys can muster up to help us along, because, you know, hey, we've never done anything like this before, and it's going to be a new experience. So I'm still going to be running the farm and an RV lot. So Caden is probably going to have, Caden's probably going to have a real full-time job until he gets ready to go on about his way. Oh, hopefully we can create more jobs on the farm in the future as the farm grows. We got to get it there. It's long, slow process. It's hard work. It's daylight to dark and beyond that. And I'm blessed. I have to say, I am so blessed that God chose me to run this farm. And Yeah, so let's go and see what else we can get into on the farm. Well, y'all, here are the two horses, and they are not friendly. They are wild, and they keep running out in traffic. I've got them back off the road again, but they just keep on going out in the road. They were safe. They went onto the back of the field back there, but now they've come back to the road. We're hoping somebody comes to get them. It has been a day. I'm extremely tired. I'm coming out here to go ahead and feed these guys a little bit early because I just got out of the shower. Oh, here comes. All right. Go on in there, girlfriend. Come on. Hang on. I have to lift that up for you. Okay. They know what they're supposed to be doing. I wanted to come out here and go ahead and get everybody fed early so that I can go inside, because this morning I actually had to take my grandson to the church for a Six Flags trip today, and on the way back I encountered these two horses in the road. Now, if you were on Cog Hills Live, you probably heard me call in because I totally forgot they were doing a live this morning. Because these horses, y'all, I know they look beautiful, but that stallion was mean. Oh my gosh. So, long story short is that I got to go get buckets. Let me go get these buckets over here. I left them laying here today. These chickens act like they've never had anything to eat and their feeders are full. They're just spoiled. So, long story short, the horses were in the middle of the road. I got them back off the road and got them to safety, but then the stallion started wanting to fight with the other horse, and he kept running out in front of traffic. Here you go, Helen. So I came over here because you couldn't hear me in there because Gus was crazy and the guineas were crazy. But I got the two horses off the road in a field. Now, where they were located, if they'd went through the woods about 100 yards, they would have ended up at Cog Hill. And this stallion was very much, he was a huge horse. And right away, I realized he was a stallion, and he was probably the one they used for stud services. But he absolutely wanted to fight the other horse, and so he would run at the horse and bite him and kick and run both of them out in traffic. So I ended up staying. Now, I know Brooke had called the people who own the horses, the mission there, which was literally just down the road a little bit and across the road on the other side, but no one ever showed up. Now, a sheriff's officer did show up, a deputy, and I explained to him where the horses were from, so I was blocking traffic while he went to find the people. I don't know if he found them or not, but the horses took off and ran out into traffic. I had the traffic blocked, but when the horses ran to the other side of the road, and I knew they were on the side of the road where they came from, I got in my car and I ran and blocked them so that they couldn't come back out into the main highway. Now they're on a county road and they're headed in the opposite direction towards their house. So I herded them. And when I got out there, I'm telling you, I've never seen two horses run so fast in my life and try to they were trying to bite and kick one another. So I let them go. I let them go to their house. The officer was down there, and it was up to them to put their horses up. But my job was done. I kept them out of traffic. I had traffic stopped at some points, asking traffic to go slow through there because those people come around those curves very fast. But I was just really scared, not only for the safety of the horses, but what if someone had children in their car and they came around that curve and hit one of those horses and hurt one of their kids? Because, that's why I was out that time of the morning is, I was taking my grandson on his field trip. And I was just headed back to the house at the time. But anyway, they looked beautiful, but oh Lord, the things I get myself into, I'm telling you. I was so embarrassed that I called Brooke in the middle of her live. But she was so helpful, and I got them all discombobulated on the air. And I texted her later and apologized that I called her in the middle of her live, and she told me, don't you worry about that whatsoever. I'm just glad the horses are safe. But they were actually headed to help me on the road when the horses ran across the road, and I was able to herd them back toward their own home. And so I felt like that possibly my job was done. So I came on back to the house, and I've been working in the greenhouse all day. But I wanted to just kind of share that little tidbit with you because, you start off your day doing one thing, and you think you're going to have a really good day, and you're going to do A, B, and C. Well, D, E, and F pops up, and so I was late getting back to feed the animals this morning, and they were very patient with me. They did not mind at all. Otis and Goldie, they were very sweet, and really, they just kind of hung out with me. Nellie is getting mad, so I better go and throw her some feed over here. But I wanted to share with you how my day went from doing one thing to totally, this is what we're doing now. But I did work in the greenhouse for a while and was able to do a little work in there. Got good things going on. The peas are on their last leg. I've been able to harvest quite a bit of peas and beans. So I've got stuff ready to go in the ground as I pull them up. I'm not sure what I'm going to put back in the place right there, but I am thinking about doing more peas just so that I can continue to have a harvest even up until wintertime when I only want the greens in there. But I do believe I've got time to put more peas in there. That's really exciting because it's just extended my growing season like crazy. So anyway, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to give Nellie some food here and the steers some food inside and turn Sweet Otis and Goldie out and let them go and graze around with the chickens and the guineas and the turkeys. Are you ready? Okay, come on. Come on, sweet girl. All right, there's Goldie. There's Otis. Helen. Helen. Ooh, Helen. Hey, girl. Hey. What are you doing? Oh, Helen, what are you doing? Did you already eat your food? You did, didn't you? Helen? Helen? You're not getting any more. I can't feed you anymore now. I can't feed you anymore. Oh, she's in her little, I'm going to eat you up mood. Yeah, she's in her mood. Oh, Helen. Okay. Well. Hey, baby. Goldie says, I'll come see you. Food, girlfriend. Oh, I know, baby. I know. Mama loves you. Mama loves you. Y'all farm on.